How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Spider, and I'm the coach of the Montclair Nightmares. In this video, we're going to be going up against SammmyCe and his, I actually don't think he has a team name, or at least it's not on the dock right now. So, yeah, this is the SDL, and we got into playoffs. We were the second seed, and if you didn't watch the BBDL video, I mentioned that we didn't have a Week 8 video because we didn't actually have the battle. My Week 8 opponent gave me the forfeit win. I believe we were already both locked into playoffs, and he was going through. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Something prohibited him from being able to battle. So he just gave me the forfeit W, which I appreciated. But again, I mean, we were both in playoffs, and I wish we had had the battle because I was planning to run this certain Greninja set that I think really would have worked against him. I don't want to reveal it just in case I actually do end up going up against him at some point. But I felt like it was really good against him. I wanted to get Greninja the kill leader of the season, but unfortunately we were a few kills shy of that. I think we were third. Greninja was 12 kills and 4 deaths in the regular season, and so yeah, I got third in the MVP race, which is still pretty good. I think Infernape was 9th as well, and I don't know if that is going to carry into playoffs. I doubt it because not every Pokemon gets a chance at the playoffs, depending on whether the team got in or not. So we'll see about that. But anyway, like I said, going up against Sammy, I'm kind of glad that we didn't face him in the regular season. I don't really like matchups or rematches. I like rematches when I lost the first game because I can kind of fix my mistakes, and for some reason people just tend to bring the same exact team, and then it just doesn't work. So I'd rather face, if I had to face a team that I fought in the regular season, I'd rather face one that I actually lost to, so that I can learn from my mistakes and hopefully get my revenge. But teams I beat in the regular season, it's always kind of a mind game, like what they're going to change up. So I'm glad we get like a fresh slate, fresh matchup here. You can see his team in the top right as well as mine. He's got a pretty good team, and I know he's a really good battler. I know he's in a few leagues that I've tried to get in. So yeah, he's definitely an established battler. And like I said, a few things on his team that really give me problems. Urshifu Rapid Strike is one of those. I know I have, I have Zapdos and Mega Altaria and Roserade, but a Scarfed Urshifu can still give me problems if certain things get whittled down, or if he just brings the right coverage moves and makes the right plays. So Latios is of course another issue. Particularly scared about a potential setup Latios, maybe like Calm Mind Agility. That could be a problem for us for sure. So yeah, let's get right into the team before I ramble on too much. We have defensive Zapdos. If you draw your attention down here, we have 20 IVs in speed, which I didn't want to go negative speed nature because that would allow me to get outsped by the Rotom heat. But if I keep the nature neutral in the speed and just put a few less IVs in it, this means I will out slow a Gliscor but still outspeed a Rotom heat with no speed investment. I want to be slower than Gliscor in case he clicks a U-turn on me, so that I can get that momentum. Whatever he brings in, I click U-turn on, and then I get in a safe switch on something, probably offensive. Probably one of my next 2 Pokemon. So, yeah, that is the plan with the Zapdos. Heat Wave is just nice for Mega Scizor. I feel like it's a good Mega Scizor counter, and making sure he doesn't set up. I don't even know if Mega Scizor makes an appearance here. We do have, multiple Pokemon that can kind of shut it down. So, we'll see if that makes an appearance or not. I haven't used Zapdos as much as I'd hoped in this season, but hopefully it puts in work for us this week. So that is the Zapdos. Next up is my Choice Specs Greninja. I just feel like he has not many switch-ins to this. I think it got like 5 kills in a mock I had, which obviously a mock is much different than the actual game. But if I hit those Hydro Pumps, man, he does not have a lot of switch-ins to that. Comfey is 1. It'll probably take 1 and threaten me out with a priority Draining Kiss. I suppose Latios can switch in, but if I click Dark Pulse on that, That's obviously not a good situation for him. Extra sensory is nice for the Urshifu, if I want to predict that. If something's low, like a Nihilego maybe, and I can just, I can click extra sensory, possibly getting the Urshifu on the switch in if he wants to be aggressive. And then Water Shuriken just for some priority. Maybe if he brings Scarfed Urshifu, Scarfed Rotom, really Scarfed anything, and I want to get that priority off. You never know. If I get 5 hits, that's a very strong move. Coming off of choice specs. We are timid though, because I do want to make sure I outspeed the Latios. Actually, no, the Persian. If he runs max speed Persian for whatever reason, want to make sure we outspeed that. So, yep. Next up is Infernape. Run a Choice Scarf. It's a very common set this season. I've just been pretty much running Choice Scarf, but it works. I mean, it really does. I'm adamant with enough speed to outspeed a Nihilego without a speed boosting nature, like Timid, for example. I'm sorry about that. So if he's max speed Modest, I'll outspeed that. I doubt he just runs max speed Timid Scarf. I don't see what that gives him, because, I guess if he wants to outspeed potentially Scarf Jirachi, but it doesn't hit Jirachi with much anyway, unless he runs Foul Play, but I don't know, that's fine. If he does that, more power to him, good for him. But I do want the Adamant Nature to hit things a little harder, like the Gliscor and the Rotom Heat and the Comfey. We do have Gunk Shot there. I didn't really know what I wanted here, so I just put Gunk Shot there. I could run Mach Punch for like Urshifu or maybe a Scarf Latios, but it doesn't really do much in general, so I feel like it's fine just having Gunk Shot here. If I do want to predict the Comfey, maybe I U-turn the first time and I see it's Rocky Helmet, so I'm like, okay, that's the obvious switch in. I can Gunk Shot it next time and deal some serious damage. So that is the Infernape. Hopefully going to put in work. It's been putting in work the last few weeks, I think. Next up is Jirachi Spadef, mainly here for the Comfey, Nihilego, and Latios. Deals pretty well with all 3 of those. And Jirachi's another mod I just haven't been able to fit on a lot of teams this season. But it does much better, I think, in this matchup than Aldino, which is usually what I've been running as kind of my specialty defensive or just defensive pivot in general. But I do like Jirachi in this matchup. Wish Protect, so we get that Wish support there. Iron Head and U-turn. I don't want to run the less speed like I did with Zapdos here, because I do want to actually outspeed the Gliscor if I end up U-turning. And it's also just nice to have a little bit of speed, so that I can, well, not like investment, but if I can, if it comes down to me having to flinch Gliscor to death, I could try to do that. So yeah, and then I didn't really need any other coverage in my opinion. I didn't really see the need. Iron Head hits Latios, Nihilego, and Comfey. Those are the 3 Pokemon I want to hit. And U-turn, if I force a switch, it's good to get momentum. So that is the Jirachi set. Next up, we have Altaria. I played around with a few sets here. This is what I have right now. I might end up changing it. But Dragon Dance, Body Slam, Earthquake, and Heal Bell. I figured, as far as Scizor, I could obviously run Flamethrower, but I don't know. I just feel like Zapdos is my switch in anyway, so I don't. If I keep Zapdos healthy, I don't really need Flamethrower there, as well as if he just doesn't bring Scizor. Flamethrower is a completely wasted spot. I do think Nihilego is a little bit more likely, and I can't hit Nihilego with, Body Slam. Body Slam's resisted, so even though Nihilego has poor physical stat, it can just, if it's like Modest Scarf, it just kills me with Sludge Wave anyway, so having Earthquake there is just kind of a safety pin in case I need that. And then, of course, the Heal Bell is there in case he wants to burn me with Rotom or Toxic me with Gliscor. Big yawn. It's like midnight, or it's almost midnight, so that's a warranted yawn right there. But yeah, I just feel like this is the Altaria set that I want to bring. And I can set up on a few things like the Rotom, like the Gliscor, Potentially the Latios, depending on the set. Not really. I'll probably just threaten the Latios out. Type Null, I don't imagine does much to me. So I could set up on that if he brings it. And yeah, that is the Altaria. Enough speed for max speed Latios. So once I'm at +1, I'll outspeed his entire team minus Persian, barring any scarfs, of course. So yeah, by the way, I'm expecting at least one scarf. Either whether that be Rotom Heat or Shifu or Nihilego or even Latios. One of those four, I believe, runs Scarf this week, but we'll see. He also, I don't know, I think Protective Pads is just as likely because of Static. Really helps against Urshifu. So yeah, last but not least, we have Roserade, the Fizdef set here. Another Pokemon that deals relatively well with Urshifu. I doubt he runs coverage specific to Roserade. I believe it does get access to Zen Headbutt, but I think that's like the last thing. Like if he runs Dual Stab and then like he'd probably run Stone Edge first if he was gonna, he could run like just Aqua Jet and U-turn, but if he runs any coverage move, he'd probably do Stone Edge first and then Poison Jab and then Zen Headbutt. I don't think he runs all three for sure. So yeah, I think Roserade's a pretty safe bet here. I debated Rocky Helmet, but I figured if he is Protective Pads, it's kind of a wasted item there. I do have Poison Point over Natural Cure. I just don't see the point in having Natural Cure here. I can't get Toxic, obviously. I don't need Technician. If he burns me, I mean, I have all this recovery, right? I have recovery for Black Sludge, Giga Drain, and then I can also Leech Seed things. So I feel like Poison Point is nice in case he's U-turning around and he's not Protective Pads. I can also get a Poison on him, which would be pretty cool. I mean, maybe Persian if he's U-turn and not Parting Shot. I could also hit Comfey with that if he either U-turns or Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss is a special attack, but it's a contact move. So Poison Point will hit that thing, which would be pretty cool to get a nice little poison on that. It's not a badly poison, but it's still good residual damage. Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed is the move set. Scizor cannot run Safety Goggles. So I can, as long as I hit that, that's going to be a good situation because I haven't been really running Sleep Powder. I think the one time I ran Stun Spore instead. I mean, Safety Goggles protects against that as well. We saw with the Heatran a few weeks back, but obviously he's got to run the Mega Stone. I think that still is his default switch in. Maybe it's Gliscor if he's Spadef, but I also have Leech Seed there to kind of mitigate the Poison Heal recovery. And I can just sit in against that. It naturally outspeeds me, so as long as he's not negative speed and he tries to roost on me, he'll lose that flying typing, and then Giga Drain does a lot of damage to him. So that's good for us. And if he tries to get up rocks, of course we have Zapdos there. So yeah, that is the team. For now, I am having the battle tomorrow. I'm having both my SDL and BBDL battles tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to cut to the battle right here. Hopefully it's live. And yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, here we are in the battle, going up against Sammy, like I said. And let's see what team he... Oh my gosh, he brought the Eldegoss. Okay. I was not expecting that. Let's see what he didn't bring. He didn't bring... no Comfey. Wow, that's surprising. No Urshifu, that's also surprising. No Type Null, and no Persian. But Eldegoss is the first Pokemon he decided to bring. So that's something slightly concerning since I didn't really prep for it all that much. I mean, obviously Tyra's pretty good for it. But it's probably his Greninja switch in. I'd like to imagine. So looking at this team, what do I think he leads with? Potentially Nihilego, try to get hazards up. Maybe even Gliscor. I think Greninja's a fair lead off. Also, if he leads Rotom, maybe. It's also good for that. So yeah, only real thing is if he leads Eldegoss, which I doubt. I think this Pokemon is mainly just a grass type that likes to be a grass type, kind of like a budget Whimsicott. It's got great special defense. Okay, so he leads Rotom. If this is Scarfed, he Volt Switches. If it's not, he goes hard Eldegoss, I imagine. So let's bring in Rose here and see what he does. He does Volt Switch, so I'm assuming that's Scarfed. I don't think it's not Scarfed because I don't think he risks taking a big hit there. Let's see what he brings in, and let's also calc that damage. Okay, brings in Latios. Now, my obvious switch-in is Jirachi here. Let's see. Volt Switch. 11 to 13? Yeah, so he's... Well, actually, let's see. Huh. So he's not, like, fully offensive. He's only, like, partially offensive, I suppose. Unless he just got a max roll on that. Do we take a hit from this? Because I want to try to put it to sleep. I mean, it's not very smart to do that. My easy switch-in is the... No, I definitely die to this if it's specs. Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, I think I just go into Paladin here. I think it's the obvious but easy play. He does Shadow Ball and predict that. I'm able to take that, so I can take 2 of these. I'm going to Wish up here. He's going to Shadow Ball. He could, of course, get a Spit F drop at any point. I'm going to protect. I'm going to play it safe here. He does go into Gliscor. He might try to get the rocks up, so I'm going to go into Zapdos, I think. Maybe I bring in Altaria. I don't know. Let's see. So let's calc that damage real quick. Shadow Ball. Did 45.9 and then 43.9. So he's definitely not specs. Okay. So what is he then? Can he hold the Life Dew? Is that a thing? Is that what it's called? I don't. Hold on. Let me figure out what it's called first. Soul Dew, the Life Dew. No, but see, that wouldn't affect Shadow Ball. I don't know what he is then. He can't be specs, but he's also not Modest Scarf. Oh, he's Life Orb. I'm an idiot, dude. He literally showed a Life Orb. Okay, I'm going through it right now. I think either a Rocks or an Earthquake comes, maybe a knockoff, and I think Altaria covers all 3 of those. Of course, if he Ice Fangs, that's a great play for him, but he does Stealth Rock. I'm going to go ahead and... Do I just want to Dragon Dance? Does he bring in Scizor here? I don't know if he does. He's got to expect... I think his first switch-in is going to be the Nihilego. Do I Earthquake, predicting that? Because that'll definitely knock him out. If his first play is... See, I really wish I did bring the set I was debating bringing, which was... kind of like a mixed attacker, like Hypervolt, but I don't know. Rotom could also be a pretty easy switch-in, but Rotom doesn't do much back to me. That is the issue. I'm just gonna Dragon Dance, man. I don't really care. We're going for it. We're having fun here. Let's go ahead and Heal Bell that off. Or do I just Dragon Dance again? No, I want to get rid of it. Well, if I show Heal Bell, he probably assumes I don't have Flamethrower, which could be a problem. Of course, if he brings in Nihilego here, but he might just bring in Scizor. In which case, it's probably better to just Dragon Dance again. But if he does bring in, I think this is the best play, because if he does bring in Nihilego, I know I outspeed it, even if he's Scarfed. So, yeah, we're just gonna try to get off damage, man. Whatever. Let's just throw caution to the wind. Of course, when Altaria goes down, Rotom Heat is a big problem. But what does more here? Oh, I don't need to do that. To a Scizor. Mega Scizor. Earthquake definitely does more. We're going to go ahead and just Earthquake here. He does Bullet Punch and just knocks us out straight. Okay. That's unfortunate. Damn it. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I guess I want to get the rocks off the field, but that's just a very obvious play, I feel like. But that's fine. Let's just do it anyway. I don't really care. So that must be a very, very strong scissor there. I wish I'd at least gotten the earthquake off and damaged this a little bit. If he's like max attack adamant. Now that had to be like a max roll if he was max attack adamant. That's very sad. Oh well. We'll go ahead and roost here. Even though he may just trick me. Which I didn't really think about. Oh, he's not? I thought he was scarfed. Wow, that's a ballsy play then for him. Very interesting. Gonna go ahead and roost again because I think he's gonna volt switch. I don't want him to get momentum on something else coming in. That's sad. I could have brought in something else, I guess. I'm gonna U-turn. I think he's gonna predict the Jirachi here, so this gives me a chance to get some valuable momentum here. Yeah, he does double out, expecting the Jirachi, which gives us Stark, and then that gives us a double into Tyra because Eldegoss is obviously coming in here. And now I imagine we can just close combat because I think Rotom Heat makes an appearance here. You don't have Prankster or anything. Infernape, I should? Well, I don't know if you're defensive or not. I'm going to close combat. He goes into Gliscor instead. Wow, that's annoying. That only does 20 though, so I guess it makes sense. So I could have just Flare Blitzed, but whatever. Although Flare Blitz doesn't even 2 KO him. Yeah, we're going to have problems here, guys. We're going to have some problems. He's got Stealth Rocks and Toxic. I'm going to Zafara here. I see Stealth Rocks. I'm going to Defog. Yeah, I don't think we win this. I think we're in a pretty rough spot. I'll go to Paladin here this time. Maybe I shouldn't have brought Altaria. I don't know. Or maybe I just brought the wrong set. That could also be possible. I'll protect here. I think he... No, I'm going to Wish. He knows I'm going to protect. He knows I'm going to protect. Please just switch. Double out. Predicting the protect. You'll get beautiful momentum. Don't worry about it. No. Okay. Well, that was sad. Overplay by me. And now I get to go into Tyra. And I will just Flare Blitz. Yeah. That just doesn't do anything. So I think I just lose here, honestly. Just going to Stealth Rocks. I'll Dark Pulse. This does nothing to this. Oh, I got a crit. Can I flinch yet, maybe? I know he gets Regenerator, so it's kind of an issue if he hits me here. But I need to get a flinch here. Give me a crit followed by... Come on, Stark. You've been doing it all season. Just help me out here. Help me out here. Let's go! That was huge. Yes, I was asking for it. I don't care. It's Pokemon. It's part of the game. So he's going to switch here, probably. I don't know. Maybe he lets it go because it's really only here for the Greninja. Maybe he lets it go. He doesn't. Okay. Rotom comes in. That only takes 60. Or 40. The Gotom Heat is in here. And this is maybe like a... Yeah, so this is for sure Spadef. Spadef here. Do I bring in Rhodes? No, because he's going to Volt Switch. He gets the other Pokemon in for free. What if I just let him Volt Switch me here? Wait, so was he Max Spadef or did he just have a little bit? No, I think he's Max Spadef here. And he just got a really high roll on my Rosary before. Yeah. So he could Pain Split. That's a possibility, which really sucks. Because then he could kill me with Volt Switch. Because right now he can't kill me with Volt Switch. But if I bring in Zafara on the Pain Split, I don't think he gets like anything. So let's go ahead and do that. Because, yeah, it's worse if he gets the Pain Split off. He just volt switches. Okay. Well, that's sad. Yeah, I guess I just let this go down. Of course, if he like substitutes, that's a problem. He just clicks power gem. He could be scarfed, so I don't really want to bring in Stark here. I'll bring in Tyra and just close combat this time. Because if I U-turn, yeah, he knows I had to do that there. So bring in Rose here. See if he knocks here. No, he goes for Earth, ETH, Earth Q. I'm gonna Leech Seed. Scizor comes in. Oh boy. Is he gonna try to set up on me? I'm gonna Sleep Powder and I'm gonna hit it. I'm not gonna hit it. Okay, that's just not good. I'll try to get this Leech Seed off. I do get it off. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Not that it really matters, y'all. But hopefully I get one kill. That would kind of suck if I like don't get a kill here, right? I imagine 2 Hydras knock it out. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Cause yeah, it covers me not hitting something. Of course, if he's Scarf Nihilego, that's probably it for me, I imagine. Tapping. I'm nervously tapping. I mean, I'm assuming it is. I don't know how it couldn't be. Oh boy. Yeah, we were not prepared enough for this battle, obviously. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll be alright. I don't think the team... Oh, he wasn't scarfed. Oh, but I got a flinch. Okay, so... Does Tyra take a hit here? I don't think it does. Dude, if I just flinch... What if I flinch him again? I mean, I'm laughing, but it's not particularly funny, is it? No, I think it's funny. I take it back. I think it's definitely pretty funny. Infinite does not take a Sludge Wave. But if I switch... Well, no, because even if I Hydro Pump, I can knock him out, but then I can't kill Latios, I can't kill Eldegoss. I need to just Dark Pulse flinch him at this point. That's my only way of winning. Let's go! Come on, Greninja! Dude, that's so unlucky for him. Oh my god. I think I get a kill here then. Whatever he wants to... I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm sorry, Sammy, if this makes you unhappy, but like, I'm not laughing at him. I'm just laughing at just the ridiculousness of it. Like, he's played everything he has to, and then Greninja just lucks him. It's part of the game, you know. Alright, do I kill this? I don't remember if I kill this. No, I don't. I'm going into Tyra. Giga Drain. Does a U-turn kill this? I have a feeling it does. Because, let's see, Greninja. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's Fizz Def. Okay, what if he is? Do I not kill this? Bold. I'm a bold boy. Or in this case, he's a bold boy. Wait a minute. No. No, wait, I did what? 30... What'd I do? What did dog do? Dude, I don't know. I think I have to U-turn. I think he has to switch and I have to U-turn. I think that's what happens here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm still alive. I'm gonna have to Dark Pulse here, because if Eldegoss comes in, I'm in the same exact position. Because he has Regenerator. That's the main issue right now. Is that he has that regen. Goes into Eldegoss. See, he can keep doing this. This is the issue. I'm gonna need another flinch, dude. Come on, give it to me. No! Oh, that's it. GG. Damn. Well, that sucks. He'll give me the Eldegoss, so it'll be a 3-0. Good for him. Good for Sammy. I got the Blaze boosted Flare Blitz. That's what was well played. He had a better team than I did. I'm not unhappy about that at all. I wish I had built a better team. I wish, I don't know. I wish the draft in general had worked out more, but Greninja and Infinite definitely carried the team. I just didn't build a good enough team around it. I drafted a bunch of Pokemon that, I wanted to use, and they didn't really work out. So that's okay. I didn't expect to go very far in this in the playoffs. I was hoping to win, but honestly, I'm just saying what I feel right now. Like I don't really mind losing this. I had fun using Greninja. I had fun getting those flinches in this game, and I that's definitely a Pokemon I can see myself using a lot. Same with Infernape, but like Mega Altaria, Jirachi, Zapdos, not so much. Honestly, I was not good at using them, and that's not to say no one can use them well. They're just not the kind of Pokemon that I'm good at using, I guess. Roserade was fun. Lycanroc was fun. Donphan I didn't use that much. Swirlix I never used. I should have brought Swirlix just for the hell of it. But I was going to in week 8, but then we didn't actually battle. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I lose week 8, I get a different matchup that helps me a little bit, but it's alright. It happens. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in for the season. The Greninja got 2 kills, so it was 14-4 on the season, so pretty good for it. And Infernape got another kill, or no, it was 14-5 since it died here. And then Infernape was 11-7. So yeah, that's about it. I still have the BBDL before Gen 9. That's I'm actually about to have that battle, I think, for week 2. So that'll be fun. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.